New greenery for an old industrial city. Milan has been changing in the run-up to Expo 2015. Lots of new gardens, parks, and public spaces have been created. They were designed by the German landscape artist Andreas Kipar. He calls his plan for the city Raggio Verdi, green rays.
Anyone who remembers Milan as a grey metropolis should come visit. Here is a 1-kilometre leafy boulevard. Lots of little gardens create an ensemble right in the centre of the city. This is an ambitious plan that goes way beyond the Expo and should help to make Milan a green city.
The cathedral is at the very centre of the city. From the roof, you can see a cluster of new high-rises to the north. The Unicredit Tower and the award-winning Bosco Verticali, or vertical forest apartment buildings. New paths lead from the Porta Nuova at the edge of the old city to Piazza Gai Aulenti at the foot of the skyscrapers. Here too, Andreas Kipar was involved in the planning.
This is becoming Milan's new main square, where old and new come together. It's not only about tradition, but innovation as well. You see that perfectly at Piazza Gai Aulenti.
There were plans for a leafy park here too, but there was not enough time to make it happen. Planning errors and corruption have slowed down various projects, especially on the Expo site itself at the western edge of the city. Pavilion Zero provides an introduction to the Expo. It was designed by the Milanese architect Michele De Lucchi. Its shape was inspired by a hilly landscape. Inside, visitors will walk through caves in almost total darkness and explore the central theme of the Expo, feeding the planet energy for life, the transformation of the natural landscape and the culture and rituals of food.
Each room is like a theater with its own sets. When you enter, you'll attain a deep insight into the story. I hope it will address the emotions, move people, and help create greater awareness.
55 countries will have their own pavilions along Expo's main street, Decumanus, which is 1.5 kilometers long. Some are almost complete, including those of Thailand, Malaysia, and Azerbaijan. Expo is a showcase of new architecture. This is the German pavilion. The wooden cladding is designed to be recycled. The architecture evokes Germany's distinctive landscape of fields and meadows out of which bright ideas emerge.
Idea seedlings, trees will grow out of this landscape. That part over there is wrapped in a transparent mesh and has organic photovoltaic arrays on the roof. It's brand new, the first of its kind in the world.
Inside, the exhibition will focus on innovative projects on themes such as clean water, climate, and biodiversity. There is just a month to go before Expo opens. The city will be looking its very best. Tickets are on sale at Expo Gate, the information center in front of the Sforza Castle downtown.
Perhaps it will help Italy overcome its crisis. Long live Expo!
I'm going to go often, seeing as how it's right here in Milan.
It's a great opportunity for Italy, but the work should be completed by now.
The park Andreas Kipar designed is finished. Parco Portello was built on the site of an old Alfa Romeo factory. It is part of his green rays concept, linking the center to the periphery.
From the densely built Old Town, past the fairgrounds, lots of little green stepping stones lead all the way to Portello Park and on past Monte Stella, which is really a huge mound of rubble, to the Expo. And now you can get there on foot and by bike.
A lot has been achieved in Milan: more green spaces, a better quality of life, and at the Expo site, they're working flat out to get everything ready in time for the grand opening in May.